big guy, been down, wing, gang, 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 gang. You know, big guy, big moves, set free, lip blonde, that's how we living. It's lit. One life living, I don't really get a redo. Walk by faith, let the Holy Spirit lead you.
What's up? It's the lovely Katsia, and right now I am eating shrimp lo mein. Now I know I did a mukbang with shrimp lo mein already. I know, don't get me, don't fight me, y'all. You gotta keep up with me, okay? Keep up with me, okay? I really was craving it. It was a long day at work, and I said, you know what? I know we did a Chinese food, Asian food mukbang already, but y'all just gonna have to get into it. Get into it. Hey, get into it. Because I was not in the mood to eat anything but this, y'all. Oh my gosh, and it's so hot. Like, literally. And I got shrimp fried rice, too. I'm just in a shrimp eating mood, y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's so good. What in the world? Just give me a second. Give me a second. Let me, hold up. Give me a second. Don't be rude. Give me a second. Let me eat my egg roll. Y'all. Whoo! Let's get into it, y'all. Today we're going to talk about what it's like to be in your 20s. You know, how it feels, at least from my perspective. I can't speak on behalf of all the 20-somethings, but I can only speak on behalf of myself. Y'all see this? This is a shrimp egg roll, shrimp spring roll, whatever it is. I don't know. Please don't be offended if I don't know the differences, y'all. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's a shrimp egg roll. I got shrimp fried rice and then shrimp lo mein. I'm just in a shrimp mood. Like, I was craving shrimp so bad. While I was at work, I was thinking about shrimp. I was like, oh my gosh, I want some shrimp. It's so good. Yeah. It's not easy being in your 20s, trying to figure things. Well, okay. But yeah. Ooh. I've been falling on me, friend. My lip gloss out the way. It's not easy being. I'm obsessed with my braids. Everyone at my job, everywhere I go, people are like, oh my God, I can't see your braids. Well, they don't know my name, but at my job they do. But when I go to other places, I'm like, oh my gosh, can't see your braids. Oops. When I go to other when I go to other places where people don't know me, they be like, oh my gosh, your braids. But at work today, they were like, oh my gosh, can't see your braids. I was like, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. My braiding lady worked hard to do a good job on these braids. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Being in your 20s isn't always easy. I mean, it's fun. You get to discover who you are. You get to just learn what you do and don't want to do with your life and figure out where you're, what are your aspirations, your dreams, the things that you want to do, the things that set your heart on fire. Like, you're really just getting your footing. Like, it's like being reborn again, you know? Literally, because you're an adult. Like, you can do what you, excuse me, once you hit 21, you can do what you want to do. Like, it's just like, dang, like, oh my gosh, all this freedom. And then what, when you hit like 25 in North Carolina, you can't rent no cars, I think, until you like 25 or something. I don't know, y'all. Y'all can drop it in the comments or whatever if you know the age. I don't know. But almost everything else, if you're 21 and up, like, you could do whatever. And even just to be 20, like, to be an adult, period. Like, there's no longer a teen in your age. It's just different. It's different. Like, It's different. This is good. Anyway. Y'all, it's just different. It's like, you know, I'm 23 and I'm still trying to get my footing. I'm still trying to get my footing financially. I'm still trying to get my footing regarding my love life. Oh, Lord, don't even get me started on that. But anyways, I'm still trying to get my footing, period. Like, just in every aspect, I'm trying to get my stuff together. I know where I want to be. I just want to have freedom to do what I desire to do. Financial freedom, to just live life and to do the things I desire to do. That's like my ultimate end goal. But it's just like, how do I get there? Pushing for that. And of course, I want to be married. Of course, I want to have kids one day. And it's crazy because when I was like, when I was a kid, and sometimes even when I was a teenager, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, by the time I hit like 23, 24, I'm gonna be close to being engaged to be married, or I'm gonna be engaged to be married, or I'm gonna be married. Like, and now I'm 23 and I'm just, but yeah, I don't even, ooh, let me set it up. Child, anyways, so now it's just like, dang, Ketsia, like you already 23, whatever. And it's just like, you know, sometimes you'll feel pressed to hurry up and be somewhere and doing something because you're getting close to whatever age you felt like you're supposed to be doing those things, or in the position that you thought you would be when you was like a young little jite or whatever. Jite, whatever them people be saying. But it's okay. We're all on our own timeline. Y'all realize like everything isn't going to happen at the same time it is for other people. So there might be people who are 23, 22, 21, shoot, 20, who are already married and starting their life, having kids, whatever. And there's gonna be people who aren't. And that's okay. Like, you can't be worried about what's happening to the left of you or to the right of you or behind you or in front of you, whatever. You have to just continue to push on and prosper and do the things that you need to do. And just remember that we are all on our own clock. Let me eat this shrimp lo mein because it's looking real juicy. It's hot too. I love hot food. Anybody who knows me knows that I have a thing about temperatures. If my food is not hot and it's supposed to be hot, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna warm it up. If I'm warmed up, warm it up. Because I know they're not trying to skip me on this shrimp. That's why I know. Anyways. But yeah, like, you just have to keep pressing on, doing your thing. Trust that God has a perfect plan for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if you would have asked little kid Ketsia where she thought she would be now at 23, she'd be like, oh my gosh, she would be somewhere working whatever, already graduated, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And yeah, my degree is 100% complete, but I don't walk until December. So that wasn't necessarily in the timeline. I thought I would already have my degree in hand, doing my dream job, all that other stuff, have my husband to be in hand, be engaged, whatever, like all this other stuff. Y'all, God literally laughs at our timelines. Like, not I know like disrespectful, funny type of time, but if you're walking with Christ, like, you need to know that the Lord has a plan for you that's better than any plan you may have had for yourself. And that's just what I've had to affirm over my life and affirm over myself. And the thing about it is, even if things were intended to happen sooner, God is the God who makes up for lost time, wasted time. God can make up for that wasted time as if it was never wasted. So, okay. I remind myself of that too. Whenever I start feeling discouraged, or like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 whatever, da, 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 da. And I'm thinking something should have happened in this time period, or whatever should have happened in that time period, or blah, 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 whatever it is. That's how I remind myself. That's how I tell myself. Them girls down at the Golden China, y'all did y'all thing. This is good. But yeah, you have to remind yourself of that. You have to affirm that over your life. You have to remember that the Lord has a perfect plan for your life and that it will come to pass. if you continue to walk with him and trust in what he's doing and you don't try and take things into your own hands, everything will just work out how it needs to work out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a lot, especially when you are in your 20-somethings. Like, dang. Because it's crazy. There are people who really are just out here doing their dirt. But hey, if it was supposed to happen for them in this period of their life, so be it. When it's supposed to happen for you, it's going to happen. It's going to be a blessing. It's going to be amazing. And it's going to be at the perfect appointed time. There is a danger in receiving your blessings prior to when you're supposed to have them. If you're not ready for it, because the word of God says that God gives all of his children good things. Okay. And I'm paraphrasing, but there's a verse that says that the Lord gives his people good things. And if he's not giving it to you, it's not a good thing right now. It's not a good thing. That's not to say it can't be a good thing, but it means that right now it ain't going to be no good thing. So if you were to receive it right now, it will not be a good thing. Sometimes people are just like, oh my gosh, whatever it is their aspiration is. And it might actually be the reason that they were placed on this earth to do X, Y, and Z. If you were to step into it right now, you may even sabotage it. You may not even know what to do with it. You may make a really bad decision because you don't have the maturity to handle it, or you don't have the willpower to handle it right now. And God is developing that within you so that you can have the willpower and the maturity and the wisdom to manage whatever it is that he placed you on this earth to do, that gifting he's given you, that ability to do something that is impactful to others. And it's not just about you, like whatever it is, you know, if he allows you to walk in that sooner than you're supposed to, you might mess it up. And he's so calculated and so mindful of these things. Like, somebody may need you to be in position and ready to go so that they can step into whatever it is that God desires for them to step into. So if you're not ready, he can't put that in your, drop it in your lap, in your lap, even though you're really pressed to have it right now. Like, that's just what it is. You have to ask the Lord to help you to find contentment in whatever season you're in, to help you to learn the things that you need to learn so that you can continue to grow and move into whatever it is he has for you. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Listen. People don't realize that. And it's so important that when God teaches you things, because I'm really about to get mad. Oh, okay. Because literally, I was just like, where's the shrimp at? I'm eating mad noodles, but this is shrimp lo mein, not noodle lo mein, not lo mein, not vegetable lo mein. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I found a shrimp. So I'm happy. But yeah. Dang, I don't remember what I was saying. Let me eat the shrimp. But yeah. And also, like, I understand, because y'all, a lot of the times, like, I would just be sitting there feeling like, dang, I'm just so ready for whatever it is the Lord told me he's going to do in my life, like X, Y, and Z. And it's hard, especially when you know exactly what the Lord is calling you to do, or at least some of it, because the Bible does say that we hear and see in part whenever the Lord tells us things. We may not get the full scope. And maybe sometimes he will give you like a full rundown. Okay, this is what it's going to be, whatever. But we hear and see in part. So for the most part, we're not seeing everything, how it's going to go down exactly, when, what time, whatever. We're just seeing, okay, this is what's going to happen. And so when you know that, it's just like, oh my gosh, like I know this is going to happen. When is it going to happen? And you start freaking out. Chill. I broke a nail today at work, y'all. Best Buy, if you're watching this, run me my coin. Carrying around y'all heavy TVs for the customers. Breaking my nail. But yeah, you gotta, what was I saying? Dang, that's crazy. Y'all gonna learn. I could be in the middle of a sentence or whatever, and I really will forget what I'm even talking about. But yeah. What was I talking about? That's crazy. Anyways, something along the lines of, dang. Oh, okay, boom, came to me. So, but yeah, like, it's hard when you know what you're supposed to be walking in, whatever it is your calling is, and you're still having to wait. Like, it isn't easy. It's not easy, but you have to trust the Lord, and that builds faith. And it's impossible to please the Lord if you don't have faith. So, of course, he's going to do things to help us build our faith in him. But, you know, that's how I be. That's how I be in the hood, man. You might hate it. You might be content with your season of waiting, whatever the case may be. But honestly, being in your 20s, it feels like I think for most people, there are some people who are really prospering and doing their dirt, and that's amazing. I'm happy for them. But for most people in their 20s, they're just trying to figure things out and get things in order. I guess what don't fall over. I guess what I'm trying to say is just don't be worried about everyone else's timeline, because it's not all going to look the same for everybody. It's going to look different for everybody. I'm starting to get full. It's going to look different for everybody, and you just have to continue to do what you got to do to get to where exactly it is you're desiring to be, and just push yourself, and don't be worried about everyone else. Have tunnel vision. Ask God to help you. Dang, not the camera's lining. Anyways, ask God to help you get to where it is that you desire to be. Move my little scrunchies. But yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah. You just gotta try your best. Push for the things you desire. And don't give up. Don't worry about other people, what they got going on. They're not you, you not them. So don't be worried about them. Worry about you. Get on your stuff. And that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm just really focused on being better than the old version of myself. Continuously evolving into the best version of myself. And I know that we never fully arrive. We can only get better and better and better. And that's just what my focus is. Continuing to get better and better and better from where I last was. So, and honestly, also, like, social media is cap. Like, you're not seeing the full scope of people's lives on social media. And I know that plays a huge role in, like, why most 20-somethings feel whatever. Because I know I be feeling like, dang, sometimes, like, this person has their stuff together, that person doing whatever, da-da-da. But you're not seeing the full picture. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You don't know what they're doing or who they're around, or the things that they're going through. Like, you really just don't know. Like, the grass is always greener on the other side on social media, because you don't get to see the full yard. You're only seeing a patch of the yard, the prettiest patch of the yard. Usually, most people ain't real enough to show you the part of their yard that's browning, that isn't growing as well, you know? And you just have to remember that. So don't even trip. Like, don't trip. We are all going through some things. We're all trying our best. We're all trying to move towards whatever and trying to organize ourselves and do our dirt. Like, don't trip behind what you're seeing, because they're not showing you everything. I guarantee it. But yeah, besides that, like, back to the whole love life thing. It's just, that's another thing. Like, let me find a piece of shrimp for this topic. Shrimp, where are you? It's just like, you know, people be in these little relationships, they post about whatever, and you be like, dang, I wish I was da-da-da-da. They're 20-something, their relationship's this and their relationship's that. Let me tell you something. Of course they're not going to post the part of the relationship that's falling apart. Of course they're not going to post the part of the relationship where so-and-so's cheating on so-and-so. Of course they're not going to post the part of the relationship where someone's being emotionally manipulative or actually physically abusive or whatever. Like, you really just never know what's going on behind the scenes. So stop basing your life off of pictures and videos and stuff, because that's not the full 411 or whatever it is they got going on. Just take things at your own pace. Trust that God has a great, perfect plan for your life, and allow him to be God. Because every time we try and step in and do things and move at our own pace and do whatever, it always ends up going left anyways. Or it's not as great as it could have been if you would have let God be God. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, that's just what it is. At the end of the day, just focus on you. Do what you gotta do. Allow God to be God. It is what it is. And I'm not saying that I don't deal with these struggles. As I'm saying this to y'all, I'm saying this to myself. Because I deal with these struggles too. And these are like the things that cross my mind. Of course, I want an amazing love life. Of course, I want the marriage and all that other stuff. Of course, I want the success, the accolades and all that amazing stuff, you know. And in due time, it will happen. It will happen. Maybe not as quickly as I want it to, but when it's supposed to happen, it's going to happen. I'm continuing to just work towards the things that I desire to have, and that's just what it is. Ooh-wee. But yeah, y'all, don't worry. Don't lose your mind. Honestly, I'm just, right now, I'm just preparing to walk on the stage for commencement. That's the only thing that I'm really preparing for. And outside of that, I'm just staying in my word, focused on my day-to-day task, and being prayerful about the things I desire in my life long term. So be prayerful. Set goals that are obtainable within your day-to-day. Go to God about the goals that you feel like are larger than life. Because if the Creator created creation and everything in this universe, then why can't He help you achieve those goals? Don't limit God. So yeah, go to Him about the things that you know you can't do on your own might. Go to God about it. Be prayerful. Push for things. And yeah, I'm full, y'all. I can't even eat now. One more bite. Ooh, I'm about to put this up. Ooh, child. I love Asian food, y'all. Honestly, all the mukbangs I do finna be Asian food, no cap. Well, I won't say that. It might be other foods, but most of the time it probably will be Asian food. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ooh, I didn't even touch the rice. But the shrimp egg roll and the shrimp lo mein was really good. Probably gonna eat the rice tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, don't even trip, y'all. Just trust God and His perfect plan for y'all lives. And of course, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what I got going on. I have no problem. If you want to reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, vent about life. If you want to chop it up, y'all, we can chop it up. I'm that person. Like, all you have to do is hit me up and say, hey, I'm trying to be your friend. Let's talk. I'll be like, okay, what's going on, sis? What's going on, bro? Like, what's the vibes? What we doing? Where we going? Like, and we can chop. We can talk. We can chop it up. But yeah, I love you guys. God loves you guys. Keep your head up. All of my 20-something-year-olds. Shoot, even if you're not in your 20s. All my people who aspire to achieve things and are waiting for God to move in whatever way or just pushing for something. Don't lose hope. Keep your head up. And just know that in due time, in due season, whatever's supposed to happen will happen. Alrighty. Love you guys. Bye.